What's good, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching any of my videos, my name is Chrissy. Welcome. So now I'm starting out with this Born This Way concealer. This is in the shade Chestnut, and I'm using this to even out the skin tone on my face, starting with my upper lip, and then I'm going to move to the under eye area. I use this concealer every time I do my makeup just to even out the skin tone underneath my eyes. Now once we get done doing this, we're going to move into the eyeshadow. I just been doing things just however I feel lately in my tutorials. Like if I want to do this first, I do that first. I just been kind of just doing what I do. And I'm using what am I using? e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This is in the shade Deep Caramel. This is to even out, basically not even even out, to prime the eyelids. It is evening out the skin tone on the eyelids, but I'm using it to prime. We're going to set that so it doesn't crease, and then we're going to go in with our first eyeshadow shade from the Revolution eyeshadow palette that I've been using lately. I'm taking just a regular fluffy brush. That fluffy brush, I believe, is from e.l.f. And I'm just using that to basically just get into the crease, putting it all over the crease and all over like that outer corner of the eyelid, just to kind of make sure that we get that color vibrant. Now we're going to go in with a little bit of a deeper shade, and we're going to fill in the corner of, I guess you could say, the eyeshadow, of the eyelid, and then we're going to just smoke it out. That's basically what I'm doing, is trying to create just a smoky effect on the eye. The next shade we're going to use is a gold shimmer shade, and this is basically, it's not going to be, I'm not going to cut the crease or anything. I'm just going to fill in that leftover part of the lid that's blank in the beginning, and then I'm going to take the fluffy part of that brush and blend it into the eyeshadow. Now I'm going to move on and apply that liquid blush onto that bare skin, because I want that color to show before I move into the rest of my base or applying my concealers and stuff like that. This is the e.l.f. liquid blush. This is in the shade Coral Crush. Now we're going to go into concealer. This is going to be the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This is in Deep Caramel, my first highlighting shade. We're going to put that in the T-zone area, and we're going to begin blending that out with a damp beauty blender. I do need to clean my beauty tools. I'm going to have to make it my business to do that this upcoming week, is clean my beauty tools so we can have a bit more of a smoother application. I feel like the application hasn't been as flawless as I want it to be, and I know that I need to clean my beauty tools to do that. So make sure that you are keeping your beauty tools like very, very clean, so that once you do your makeup, you won't have to worry about it kind of looking like a little off, or not as flawless as you would like. It still turned out really, really good, but I'm like, I feel like it could be better. But I'm just blending out the concealer underneath my eyes. I've done this like a million times in my videos. So it's just like the regular process where I start from the bottom of the concealer. I work my way up to the top of the concealer to blend it out. I always leave room for blending between the concealer and the under eye area, because you don't want to have too much concealer underneath your eyes when you're blending it out, because it'll cake up, and then, you know, over time throughout the day it'll be creased and it'll look really cakey, especially in the sun. I also like to look up when I'm blending right underneath that lash line, because it really does give like that smooth blending right underneath the eye. So again, it won't be like caked up right underneath that lash line. My last concealer is going to be Maybelline. This is their Fit Me concealer in the shade 40. This is just regular caramel. I'm actually going to put that underneath the eye, on the nose, and the top of the forehead, because I wanted a little bit more highlight in those areas. And then I'm just going to blend those out as I do normally. Now we're going to set the face, and I'm going to use what I've been using. I've been mixing the Mud Makeup Depository, I believe that's the name of it. There's Zero setting powder with Sasha Buttercup setting powder, and I've been blending those together and using those to set my face. This is just a dense brush that I like to use to press the powder into the face instead of like swiping it off. Now let's move into bronzer. We're not going to use any liquid contour today. We're just going to, go in there with some bronzer, and I mixed 2 shades, and we're going to bronze the face and put some color back into the face. We're also going to bronze the nose as well, just to kind of chisel that out just a little bit. And of course, I'm going to go back in with some powder blush, because the liquid blush does set off that natural skin, but that powder blush really does look good over the finished makeup. And once it's done, and that powder on top of that powder is going to blend in perfectly. So I like to end it with the powder blush, just because I want that blush to be visible, because when I put it on the bare skin, I feel like it went away once I put all the other products and powder on top of my bad child. Now I'm going to go in with a different Maybelline mascara. This is actually really good too. This is my first time using it, but this mascara is called Surreal. It's in the shade The Blackest Black, but it is really good. Now I do need to go and get a dark brown mascara, and I need to compare the two to see which one I like the best, but this one is actually pretty good. I'm not mad at it. Now it's crazy because you see I like put some reverse contour, some powder, to kind of like chisel out the contour. I'm going to forget that it's there till I get to the end of the video, and it's crazy because sometimes I do that, but this time I caught it. It's been times where I didn't catch it till the video was over, and I was like, God dang, I'm gonna catch it this time though. It just took my Morphe setting spray, and I just sprayed my face, of course, just to set it. Now I'm using the lip liner. This is the Beauty Supply lip liner that I got. It's just a brown lip liner, and this is Rustic, the lipstick that I'm using. And that's pretty much it, y'all. I want to thank y'all so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and practice being the best versions of yourself every day, y'all. Bye. See you next time.